whatever. It's just like, if people want to fuck with me online, they can. If they want to fuck with me offline, whatever, cool. But it's like, yeah, whatever, bro. I'm not gonna fake it anymore, bro. I'm not gonna fake being buddy with people that don't want to be cool with me, and it's just that simple. It has nothing to do with anything except the simple fact that I have self-respect for myself. And like, I know that like during dark times, I've been there for people, and if they don't want to be there for me during my dark or even good times, then that's it. That's it. It's that simple, bro. Like, it's not rocket science. It's just life. It's just how.
This drama between two of the internet's biggest stars just will not stay quiet. It keeps popping back up louder every single time. They both keep saying there is no issue, no tension, nothing going on behind the scenes, but people online are not convinced at all and keep calling that out. Every time things start to calm down, the timeline suddenly goes crazy again with new clips, theories, and posts that pull everything right back into the spotlight. What makes it even more wild is that most of this does not even happen in real life. It lives online, where people keep digging deep, connecting random moments, and turning them into something way bigger than expected. Now things just got even more intense because leaked DMs showed up out of nowhere, and they have everyone talking. Some are saying this is the missing piece that explains everything, while others think it is just more noise being blown up. But if those messages turn out to be real, then a lot of people might have been right from the start, and that changes the whole vibe instantly. So what is actually in those messages, and why are they causing this much chaos? And how does all of this hit the two streamers stuck right in the middle of it? Is this real tension finally showing, or is the internet reaching again and stretching this story too far? Let's break it all down and see what is really going on. Things suddenly got way more chaotic online, and it all started picking up fast. Everyone already knows Kai, and Adin Ross is just as impossible to ignore. These two did not just grow, they took over the streaming world step by step, building huge fan bases and changing what live content even looks like today.
As soon as a nigga of color hop onto the stream, it's straight watermelon and gorillas. I watch Adin streams a lot. Adin.
In the beginning, their connection actually looked solid for real. Back when Adin was already sitting at the top and Kai was still climbing up, Adin was putting him in big moments that people could not stop watching. One major example was those viral 8 streams that were everywhere at the time, pulling in massive attention from all sides. Those streams were blowing up non-stop, and Kai being part of that wave helped push his name out even further. After that, his rise did not slow down at all. His numbers kept growing, his presence kept getting bigger, and before long, he became one of the biggest faces the platform had ever seen. As time passed, they kept linking up, doing collabs, and showing public support like everything was still locked in. The gifts alone were on another level. Luxury watches, high-end jewelry, even cars being exchanged like it was nothing. That kind of energy had people thinking their bond was untouchable.
Leak messages. I'm not gonna lie, Kai hit me. Kai hit me about that. He was upset. I already told Kai, bro. I said, Kai, I literally told Kai straight, I was like, bro, if you really think I would pay Kick Champ money to put out shit on you, you're out of your mind.
But then things started shifting quietly. The collabs stopped showing up, the public moments faded out, and that strong connection suddenly felt distant. Fans picked up on it quickly, noticing they were not around each other like before, and that is when the theories started flooding in heavy. Neither Adin nor Kai really stepped in to clear things up, but that silence only made people online talk even more, and the speculation just kept growing louder. That is when people online really started pushing the idea that something serious went down between them. A lot of fans point to the moment Adin Ross got permanently banned from Twitch as the turning point where everything started getting messy. Some of Adin's supporters were upset, saying Kai, being one of the biggest names on the platform, should have stepped in harder to help reverse that ban. But here is where it gets interesting. Kai actually did speak up multiple times. At one point, he even hinted he might leave Twitch if Adin did not get unbanned, which made the whole situation even more intense.
Shit, I'm gonna try one more time. Well, away from Kick, I'm gonna try one more time to get him unbanned. I'm gonna try one last time, bro.
As time went on, the gap between them became impossible to ignore. They used to move in the same space, building side by side, but then it started to look like they chose completely different paths. Kai kept leveling up on Twitch, breaking records and building a massive audience with content that felt more clean and brand-friendly. That move opened huge doors for him, big sponsorships, major partnerships, and a strong mainstream image that kept growing. On the other side, Adin Ross went in a totally different direction. Instead of playing it safe, he leaned into being bold and unfiltered, saying whatever was on his mind without holding back. He also linked up with some of the most controversial figures online, which brought him both attention and heavy criticism at the same time. Eventually, Adin even started calling himself a brand risk, and instead of avoiding that label, he embraced it fully and turned it into his own identity. That move shocked a lot of people and made his image even more unpredictable. With both of them moving further apart like this, the internet stayed watching closely. Fans kept comparing every move, pointing out how Kai was building a polished mainstream empire, while Adin Ross was diving deeper into a wild and unpredictable lane.
Everybody's stream. FaZe stream has it. Bro, Kai, Ray will be on stream making monkey noises. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stick up for my community, bro. It's every single person on the internet. I'm not going for that, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not going for that, bro. Ray could sit there, do monkey noises, and say crazy shit all the time, but it's cool. But as soon as it's my community or anybody else's community, Cuffin will call me crazy juice stuff, and I talk to Cuffin back the same fucking way, bro. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's just the reality of things. And Kai, the only reason why my community does not like you is because of look at the clip that I sent you a couple days ago, bro. Look at the clip I sent you a couple days ago. You see I'm praising you, saying W Kai, WWW, and then what do? You scroll right past it. No shit, they're not gonna fuck with that. No shit.
That difference between them only made people online even more curious about what was really happening behind the scenes. Some viewers felt like the distance was just a normal shift as their careers changed, but others were convinced there was something deeper being kept quiet. From that point on, every little moment got picked apart like it meant everything. If one of them even mentioned the other, clips would spread instantly and have people talking non-stop. And if they did not say anything at all, that silence had people reading into it like it was some hidden message. That is exactly why things blew up again when those leaked messages suddenly hit the internet. The entire conversation came back stronger, louder, and way more intense than before. With Kai going one direction and Adin Ross going another, the gap between them became impossible to ignore. Kai slowly stopped doing collabs with him and barely even brought his name up on stream anymore, which fans noticed right away. When Adin finally got unbanned from Twitch, people really thought that was the moment everything would reset. Expectations were high, with fans waiting for a huge comeback stream where both of them would finally reconnect after all that time. But that moment never came. Even after the unban, Kai has barely acknowledged Adin on his platform at all. Viewers kept spamming Adin's name in chat hoping for a reaction, but most of the time it just got ignored. And every time that happened, it sparked a whole new wave of debates and arguments across both sides online.
As Twitter pages are running with narratives, posting it in Discord and Reddit, and loving the fact that this is battling head to head. Oh, you may be wondering, Kai, man, you chatting, bro. Let me see your supporting claim. Let me see some evidence, gang. I got some evidence for you. But this is just calm drama in my eyes. I don't be making it up complete bullshit like that Kick Champ page. Gang, so you just admitted that your engagement is higher when you stir beef within comms. Elon is paying these niggas for high engagement posts, and they are profiting. They are profiting to see comms fall. It's in 4K, money. It's in 4K.
Then the drama pages on Twitter jumped in and took things to another level. These accounts started grabbing random clips, slicing them up, flipping the context, and slapping wild titles on them, just to make it seem like the two creators were throwing shots at each other. Suddenly, everything looked like hidden tension, even when it really was not that clear at all. And the moment those posts went up, reactions came in fast. Adin would sometimes respond to what he was seeing, which only gave those pages exactly what they were looking for: more attention, more clicks, and more chaos. Once that reaction hit, it spread everywhere, and just like that, the drama was trending all over again. With Adin constantly reacting to viral posts and edited clips, the situation kept getting bigger and louder online. What started as small moments and guesses turned into a full-blown storyline across social media, even though a lot of it was being pushed by accounts chasing views. Eventually, Kai decided to finally speak up after all the noise had been building for so long. He addressed the rumors directly and opened up about what had really been going on from his side.
Late at night, 4 a.m., drunk or off something, out his mind. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's, but bro, keep it real, bro. Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga? Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga?
During that moment, Kai explained that part of the distance came from concerns he had about Adin's community, describing parts of it as crossing the line at times. He also mentioned a situation involving Adin's former manager, Tov. According to Kai, Tov once called him late at night while intoxicated and spoke negatively about Adin, even allegedly using a racial slur during that call, which made the situation even more serious. Once that information came out, a lot of people online started looking at everything differently. It gave more context to why the connection between them faded, and some viewers felt like it explained a lot of the distance that had been building over time, but instead of things calming down, it went the other way. Adin responded by defending his community and pushing back on some of the claims being made. During his response, he also pointed toward people in Kai's circle and suggested they played a role too. That back and forth only made things more intense, and the conversation across social media heated up all over again as both sides kept reacting and adding more to the situation. After all that back and forth, Kai never really came back with another public response. He seemed to just move on, locking in on his streams and everything he already had going. But the internet was not about to let this situation fade out that easily. Not at all. There was one page that kept the drama alive non-stop, an account known as Kick Chan.
I'm not in the mental state to be in front of your niggas. As soon as a nigga of color hop onto the stream, it's straight watermelon and gorillas. I watch Adin.
That page built a reputation fast for posting negative content about Twitch streamers, and Kai ended up being one of their main targets. A lot of their posts used captions that felt misleading or clips that were taken completely out of context, which made everything look way worse than it actually was. Once those posts hit the timeline, they spread like crazy. People would react instantly, and every single time, it reignited arguments between both communities all over again. And it was not just Kai getting targeted either. That page was throwing shots at multiple creators across the internet, and at times, Adin Ross and people around him caught criticism too. Because of that, Adin even spoke out publicly, saying he did not support the page at all. He made it clear he was not a fan of what they were posting, especially when it involved him or his circle. But recently, things took a sharp turn when fans started looking at everything a little differently. Some leaked messages began circulating online, and those screenshots had people asking serious questions. The reason was simple. Despite Adin saying he did not like that page, the leaked DMs appeared to show him inside a private Twitter group chat with the same account behind the scenes. The moment those screenshots started spreading, the internet lit up instantly. People began connecting dots, building theories, and questioning everything they thought they knew. Fans were especially confused because Adin had already made it public that he did not support that page. So seeing those messages created a whole new level of tension and speculation.
I'm not gonna lie, Kai hit me. Kai hit me about that. He was upset, but I told him straight that, first of all, that group chat, Cheezers, what is it? Cheezers, whatever. I am logged in that account, but they were talking about, someone on my account talking about, like, Cheezer family members getting shit. I ain't gonna lie, but
the messages looked like they showed him sitting inside a private Twitter group chat with that same account. That alone made the whole situation feel off to a lot of people watching. Some immediately started questioning if Adin was secretly in contact with the same page that had been posting negative content about Kai and other creators. At the same time, not everyone was ready to jump to conclusions. Others stepped in and said being in a group chat does not automatically mean he supported everything that account was doing. But once a story like this starts gaining attention online, it moves fast, and the speculation only gets louder and louder. Now people are asking if these messages are proof that something deeper was happening behind the scenes this entire time. And when you actually look at what was said in those leaks, it only adds more fuel to the conversation. In the screenshots, Adin was seen saying things like he loves the account so much, which instantly caught people's attention. Then there was another message where he mentioned making a payment to Kick Chan sometime in November, and that is where things really started getting intense. At that point, nobody even knew what that payment was supposed to be for, but the person who leaked the screenshots took it further and claimed that Adin was paying the account to post negative content about Kai. Now, to be clear, that claim is still heavily debated, and there is no solid proof confirming it. The messages themselves are actually pretty unclear, and a lot of people feel like there is not enough there to make that kind of accusation with confidence.
I already told Kai, bro. I said, Kai, I literally told Kai straight, bro, if you really think I would pay Kick Champ money to put out shit on you, you're out of your mind. It was about the reveal shit. Yo, my boy Vic with a 50 get the subs, bro. He didn't hit me back, but I just want to clear that up for people that really think that I would pay money to Kick Champ to spread weird shit. When Kick Champ blocked me and he was posting shit about me and I had to pay to get it taken.
Still, that did not stop the situation from blowing up online and getting massive attention. It got big enough that Kai reportedly reached out directly. After seeing everything going viral, he is said to have called Adin to ask what was really going on, and during that conversation, Adin denied the claims completely when he was confronted about those messages. According to Adin Ross, someone else had access to his account at the time. He claimed another person logged in and sent many of those messages in the group chat. And when it came to that payment message, the one everyone kept focusing on, Adin gave a completely different explanation for it. He explained that the money had nothing to do with posting negative content about anyone at all. Instead, he said the payment was tied to a face reveal that Kick Chan had done on stream a few months earlier. Adin also claimed he already broke all of this down privately when Kai reached out to him about the situation. But here is where things get even more interesting. According to Adin, after he explained everything, Kai never replied back. That silence has people thinking all kinds of things. Some believe Kai might feel a certain way about it, while others think he is just staying out of the drama and focusing on his own life for now. No matter the reason, a lot of people online are saying this still does not look good for Adin. Many feel that even being linked to a page known for posting negative content about creators raises questions. Because of that, he started catching heavy criticism across Twitter from all different sides.
Kai, Ray will be on stream making monkey noises. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stick up for my community, bro. It's every single person on the internet. I'm not going for that, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not going for that, bro.
Once the story started spreading, it went everywhere fast. Multiple communities jumped in, sharing their takes, and before long, Adin Ross was trending, but not for anything positive. People began reposting the leaked screenshots non-stop, analyzing every single line like it was evidence in a case. Some were convinced the DMs pointed to something shady happening behind the scenes. Others pushed back hard, saying the internet was once again running with a story without having all the facts. Still, one point kept coming up again and again: the connection to that page in the first place. Even if Adin's explanation about the payment is true, a lot of viewers feel like being in contact with an account known for negative posts is not a good look at all. That alone kept the criticism going strong. At the same time, this situation brought back old conversations about the distance between Adin Ross and Kai. Fans from both sides started debating again, asking if this could explain why the two stopped appearing together like before. Some even went as far as saying this might confirm what people have suspected for years, that something behind the scenes damaged their friendship. Meanwhile, others defended Adin, arguing that people are stretching the situation way too far without solid proof. A lot of people also pointed out that leaked messages can be misunderstood easily, especially when screenshots are missing full context. Without seeing the entire conversation, things can look way more serious than they actually are. But this is how internet drama works. Once a story starts picking up attention, it moves fast and does not slow down. People start choosing sides instantly, and suddenly clips, tweets, and opinions are everywhere. Before long, the situation turns into one of the biggest topics across streaming communities. Now everyone is watching closely, waiting to see if either Adin Ross or Kai will speak on this again publicly. Because even after Adin tried to explain his side, the internet still feels unsure about what really happened behind the scenes. A lot of viewers are not convinced by the explanation at all. Some even feel like it raised more questions than answers, which only keeps the debate going stronger across social media. The truth is, nobody can say for certain whether Adin was actually paying Kick Chan to post negative content about Kai or not. Unless that account comes forward with clear proof or fully exposes what really happened, there is no way to confirm it. And so far, that page has not given any solid answers. Instead, most of their response has been trolling online, which only adds more confusion to the situation. At one point, they even posted a screenshot of Adin saying he loves the account, along with another image showing a Bitcoin payment they received worth around $10,000. That definitely got people talking. But even that does not automatically prove the payment had anything to do with Kai. there are still multiple possibilities for what it could be connected to, even if people are quick to assume the worst. Right now, a lot of the conversation online has already turned against Adin. Many users are running with one version of the story without waiting for more details, and that just shows how fast opinions can spread once drama like this takes over. At this point, everything is still unfolding and people are watching closely to see if anything new comes out. More messages, more proof, or maybe even a clear answer could change how this whole situation is being viewed. Looking at it honestly, this situation feels messy on both sides. On one hand, those leaked messages raise real questions that are hard to ignore, but on the other hand, there is still not enough clear proof to fully confirm the biggest accusations people are running with. It really feels like one of those moments where the internet might be moving faster than the facts. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Adin Ross was actually making moves behind the scenes to push negative content about Kai? Or does this feel like another case of things being taken out of context and blown way out of proportion? Drop your opinion in the comments and say what you really think, because right now people are split everywhere and the debate is getting heated. If you made it this far, hit that like button so more people can see this, and if you want to stay updated whenever situations like this start going crazy, make sure you subscribe. Also, send this to someone who has been following this drama because they are definitely going to have something to say about all of this.